Hey, welcome back to my channel, and today is the best day of the week. Say it with me. Face Beat Friday. So before we get into today's video, make sure that you like, comment, say hey, what's up, and subscribe, because remember, we're on the road to 5,000 and I'm gonna need your help. We are slowly but surely chipping away, but I need y'all to share. See, that's how we get to the 5,000. okay? Y'all share the video out, share it with people who enjoy beauty content, okay? Get them over here. Let's build this beauty community up, okay? And let's get into today's video. Stokes styling. So in honor of Black History Month, today I am going to be doing a full face of makeup using Black owned or Black founded products. If it is not Black owned and I'm using it, I ain't gonna tell you about it. So for instance, like my brows, I don't think I have any Black owned brow products, so I'm not gonna show y'all what I use for that. But everything else though is going to be Black owned, okay? We are almost at the end of February, so please make sure that you go out and support some Black owned businesses, especially Black women owned businesses. If you want to support a Black woman owned business, you can always shop with me, okay? Shameless plug. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into today's beat. Let's start off with some of the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. I absolutely love Pat McGrath as a makeup brand in general. Pat McGrath is a very well-known Black makeup artist. She does a lot of print editorial work. Just right now there's this whole trend on social media called glass skin, and it's because of a look that she did in a recent fashion show, which I think I want to try. It looks so cool, but that's gonna have to be like a sit down and take my time and experiment type of thing. But like, the glass skin makeup looks so cool. Pat McGrath is an innovator when it comes to makeup, and her products are high end, okay? But she's always doing sales. So I say, if you are looking for a great high-end product brand that has great color payoff, great ingredients, you cannot go wrong with Auntie Pat McGrath. So that is the primer that I used. Now what am I going to go in with? Now let's go ahead, and y'all know I said this in a few videos back that I really like to do my underpainting. So let's go ahead and underpaint. For concealer today, I'm going to be using Fenty. I'm not going to hold you. A lot of this video will be Fenty, aka Rihanna's brand, because that is one of my like staple brands now. Like, I used to be a MAC girl. If you are a day one, you already know, baby, I was a MAC girly. And ever since Fenty came out in what, 2017, 2018, honey, I have owned most things from her. So this is the concealer in the shade 445, and then I'm also going to contour with the shade 495. Now when it comes to the Fenty products, of course I have some things that are my favorites and some things that I'm going to have no matter what. No matter, you know, how much my routine changes, there are some things that are just, she's gonna keep them. Ooh, I got all these breakouts. Ugh. Thanks a lot, period. The soft matte foundation is not one that I use all the time anymore, but it is still one of those foundations that is just gonna always be in my foundation drawer. Like, when I want that type of a look, it's there, it's ready. I also love the other forms of the foundation, such as the powder foundation. Love the powder foundation, not just for foundation, but even when I use it sometimes it's like a setting. I love that foundation as well. And the star that I have run through, I am on my third one of these. First of all, for me to go through 3 bottles of anything at this point in my life with all the makeup that I have is crazy. But the skin tint, what is the full name of this? The Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I freaking love it. It is the perfect lightweight everyday type of foundation. Now I do know that the girlies are wanting to bring back 2017 2018 makeup. Okay, you know, that's the makeup that is full coverage, a lot of just like bold colors and all the fun stuff, which I am here for, because I have been kind of wanting to get back into that a little bit. But when you're just going for those easy, simple, quick looks that you want to like, you want to look put together, but you don't necessarily want to look overdone, that skin tint is everything. Do you hear me? Everything. I wear the shades 440 and 445 in the foundations. 445 is a little bit more of the neutral, whereas 440 I think is, I want to say it's a golden, I want to say, I don't remember, but I'm actually more neutral toned. So 445 is actually my perfect shade. But you know, 445 was one of those shades that came out after the original release. As far as this concealer goes, as y'all can see, like, I could honestly just set this with powder and this could be a go out quick little face, because it's not like overly highlighting to where I look like super done, but it's just like the perfect shade. It's just like the perfect shade. I love this shade. All right, so then let's go in with 495, and because I just use this as my contour, I really don't need a whole lot. I just do like little dabs, and because I got all my forehead out today, I'm also gonna dab my forehead because I got this headband wig on. So there's that. Okay, and I like to let that dry down a little bit, just because I want to, like, I don't want to make a mess. So in the meantime, while that is kind of drying down, I'm going to use the Fenty Honey setting spray. I mean setting powder. I'm talking about setting spray. Setting powder for everywhere where I just highlighted. Like, there are just some things that are going to be staples. I was going to say I never tried the Laura Mercier powder and honey, which I did. My sister let me get some. Like, I was getting it out of a plastic bag. Okay, it was real ghetto, but like, she let me try it, and I loved that formula. But once Fenty came out with this honey, baby, that was it. One, the shade is beautiful. Two, it's black owned, and your girl is gonna do black. Well, I'm going for everybody black.
Betting on black tonight.
You see, like, how a little bit goes a long way, like a very long way. That's right. Get rid of that 5 head. Get rid of it. Like, how dare I sit up here with this headband wig on? Like, headband wigs are real cute for the girls that got like all the extra baby hair to lay right there and stuff like that, honey. For me, I got the contour. I have to give the illusion. Now I would normally set my face with setting spray. I'm not going to show you the setting spray that I use today, but I am going to recommend you a black owned beauty brand setting spray. I've used it on my channel. I'm just out of it right now, and I loved it. It was from Beauty Bakery, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll put the picture up here, but it is the Beauty Bakery setting spray. First of all, I love Beauty Bakery. I love all of their like themes. Their whole theme is around baking, so all of the names of their products are super cute. And even like their brushes are like spatulas. Like, it's just super cute. I love the branding of it. You know, I'm a sucker for branding. And the Beauty Bakery setting spray, when I say it don't move, it don't move. That has been my absolute favorite setting spray. I was buying it by the bottles, but I ran out, and actually I literally, when I buy those 2 at a time. So if you're looking for a black owned setting spray, check them out. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Mented foundation sticks. I think I'm using the color M30. I have this in 2 colors as well, because I have like my summer shade, my winter shade. So I'm using the color M30. Before, the skin tints were what I use all the time. These foundation sticks were another one of my absolute favorites, because they're just so simple. And I have, when it would be like the summertime and I was a bit darker, I would actually use my lighter shade, which is this M30. I would use M30 in here, just to kind of already give me that brightness. And then M40 is the other shade that I have. I thought I had another shade. I thought I had like a D something. So I have M30 and M40. So, well, I thought I had a different shade. Anyway, M40 I would put on the outside, and then I'll put the M30 on the inside, and it was just like the perfect balance, especially like in the summertime where like I didn't have to do a whole lot of concealer, because of course, you know, the less makeup the better in the summer. I'm not trying to melt. And y'all see just how easy this is blending out, like perfection. So again, now would be when I would spray my Beauty Bakery setting spray. And then I also like to go in with the Mented translucent powder. This is the shade medium deep. This is the loose, I said translucent, the loose setting powder in the shade medium deep. Y'all already know. Now I kind of just depends. I use the Mented in the like winter time when I'm a little bit lighter, and I use the Fenty Nutmeg in the summer when I'm warmer. And also the Fenty powder is a bit more mattifying, so it's better in the summer for me versus, you know, in the winter I want to make sure that I'm keeping my face more hydrated. So that's why I go more into the Mented. And I am, honey, I don't know if y'all can't tell. Look at there. We're down here. Look at that. Look at that. I done had her for a minute. I'm trying not to like, I'm trying to get rid of stuff because my makeup collection had gotten so big, so I got rid of a lot of things. But like this, there are some things that are just going to be staples for me. And like, I'm at the point where, yeah, I like trying new products, but some things are just going to be in my stash no matter what. The Fenty loose setting spray, setting powder in the nutmeg color. I might not repurchase that particular color once I finish that one, which it'll be a while before I finish it. Like I don't even think you can see, but like it's a lot left in here. So like I doubt that I repurchase this particular color. But the honey, I already got my backup. So yeah. Okay, while we're here, let's go ahead and finish off my skin. I'm going to do a blush from the Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Palette Volume 2. Y'all can tell how old this palette is. If y'all have been with me for a while, you know I have not bought anything from this brand since 2020. Although, disclaimer number one, I do like the brand. I think this is a great brand, especially if you are just coming into makeup, because it's affordable. The quality of the shades are really good. They show up very well. I love the packaging of the brand. And I stopped personally buying them just because of some of the business practices that they had when it came to celebrating their customers. It's a whole video about it. I'll link it up here. But I'm not saying you don't support it. Again, today is all about supporting Black owned businesses. So if you are in your Ulta and you see the Juvia's Place brand and you just are wondering about if you should try them, I would definitely recommend it. They are a great brand. I'm going to use the color B. And yeah, I've had this palette for a long time, and I love these blushes. When I say I use every shade except for that one. I don't use this one. This is more like it's like a highlighter shade, like a little nice. It's a pretty shade. It's just not one of my go-tos. But like this one, and this orange here, ooh, chef's kiss. Love them. Overall, this is just like, I don't need any more blushes. You know what I'm saying? Like between this palette, I can do whatever I want. It's perfect for pretty much any look. So I got rid of, I was so mad during that video. Like I said, if y'all want to see why I was upset and stuff, you can go check that out. But I was so upset with the brand at that time that I did get rid of most of my palettes. At that time, I had about 13 to 14 palettes. I had 4 foundations. I had a lot of stuff from the brand because I really wholeheartedly supported the brand. And like I said, I still think it's a beautiful brand. Part of me is like, because they've come out with some bangers, like that liquid blush that's like a dupe for the Rare Beauty blush, like that. I ain't gonna hold you. it's taking everything in me not to get it. But I don't know, we'll see. I might turn around. I withdrew my support for 4 years now. Who knows, I might come back, but as of right now, this, and then I think I did keep a few palettes. I didn't get rid of all my palettes because some of them were just like, they were too good. So there's that. But I'm just saying, if you're looking for a nice blush palette, this is the one. For my highlight today, I am going to be using, what am I going to use? Let's go with the Honor Roll highlighter by the Crayon Case. Y'all know the Crayon Case, honey. Y'all know. You already know Super Scent. She is the founder of the Crayon Case, which was the palette that looked like the crayons that just went absolutely viral a few years ago. Still have that one as well. Listen, I know they say, like, you know, 1 or 2 years for makeup and stuff like that. Y'all can miss me with that. The way that my collection is, and I don't dig into stuff that much, honey, if it's not molded and as long as it's clean, who getting rid of it? Don't judge me, judge your mama. Anyway, this is the highlighter on the roll, and this is such a big palette. Like, it's such a big highlighter, and I still love this. It's just like just the right amount of gold, like subtleness. I don't care what nobody says about not using highlighter. Highlighter is a game changer. Use it. Just find one that's not like super glittery, but use it. Okay, so now that we're done with the face, let's go ahead and do my eyes. Now, this particular palette that I'm going to be using for my eyes is technically not black owned, but I would be remiss if I did a whole black beauty brand video and did not mention the one, the only Jackie Aina. Okay, if you are unaware who Jackie Aina is a beauty influencer over here on YouTube with over 3 million subscribers. She is one of the pioneers of the beauty influencer space for dark-skinned women, and she did a collab with Anastasia Beverly Hills in 2000 and I want to say 19, I think was when this palette came out. As you can see, she has gone through the ringer here. She's gone through it. But you want to know how much I love this palette, even though I'm hidden pan on multiple colors. Do you want to know how much I love this palette? I'm tell you. For Christmas, my husband found a reseller because you can't find this palette anymore. It's like a special release. He found a reseller and bought me 2 more. So I got 2 of these suckers in the bike. Okay, this is gonna be, this is just like, I love her. Like, I love her. Jackie, I love you for this. Like, I love this palette so much. Okay, I'm gonna stop dick riding. I'm gonna stop dick riding Obama, and let's go ahead and do something quick here. We're just gonna make it a quick easy beat. I'm gonna go in with the color Ginger. That's gonna be my transition shade, something nice and simple. Now, the color that I have killed in this palette is Credit, which is this, like, it's like a maroonish brown. I don't know, it's a nice warm brown color that is the perfect outer V color for me. I use it in almost, like, anytime I just want that depth in my look. Credit. Just, what am I doing? Credit. Charge it. So that is the next color that I'm going to use again on the outer V of my eye there. Like, look at that. It's just like the perfect shade. It's just like the perfect shade. And see, first of all, when I found Jackie Aina, by the time I found her, she had at least 1 million subscribers. I was like, where has this woman been all my life? Absolutely love her. And she does not create as much beauty content as she used to. She's kind of transitioned more into the lifestyle realm of content creation. She does not create on YouTube as much as she used to. She's more like on TikTok and Instagram now, but it don't matter. Whatever she does, I support. Like, I absolutely support her. She's freaking gorgeous. She's and like her lifestyle videos, I'm not even gonna lie, they're so aspirational to me, because it's like, I aspire to have that level of organization. That will never be my reality, because before I come and film before y'all, it takes a lot. But just like seeing it is just great to look at. You know, it's just great to look at. She now has a candle brand, a candle and lifestyle brand called Forever Mood. I have not gotten the candles yet, but I have even seen them in the Sephora. I want to say I've seen them in the Sephora here. I believe I have. I know I can order it, but I'm pretty sure I've seen them in the Sephora here. I know they're in the Sephora stateside. So if you're looking for a luxury candle brand, check her out. But this palette though. And then I'm going to go in with this color Zam. That's the name of the color. Zam. And that's just going to be my inner color. Boom. I'm going to go ahead under my eye. I'm going to use the color Big Wig, which is this like pretty purple color. And that is going to be, what is my under eye? I just had the brush I wanted. Where did I put it? My camera died and then I dropped my brush. Let's use this one. This one good. Use the color Big Wig for just right under my eye. No matter how like neutral my makeup might be, I always like to add like a little pop of color up under my eye. I just feel like it lets you know that I tried. I was getting a little more than just the norm. For liner today, I'm going to use on the top of my lid for my liquid liner, I'm using the Fenty Fly Liner, and then on the under eye I'm using the Pat McGrath what's the name of this, Ultra Glide Eye Permagel Ultra Glide Eye pencil in the color black. This pencil, when I say it's a black on black, this pencil is so black. It's so good. It's so good. I like to use it even on top, on my on the top of my eye too, but like it's so good. Like, look at how dark that is. It's a nice dark. I need to sharpen it, but like I'm scared of continuing to sharpen. It's almost gone. But anyway, okay, and then the fly liner on the top. For mascara today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick. Now, I know Fenty has another mascara. It's in like a pink and black bottle. I've used that mascara before. I don't think that they're the same. If we want to compare the two different mascaras, Hella Thick is giving what the name says. Your lashes look hella thick, hella lush, long, plush. So much better. Y'all know I'm not a lash girl. I am a mascara girl. So when I find a mascara that I like, I do not mind spending the money for it. Like, I know some people like, I'll just use Maybelline. Maybelline is cool. It's a cool drugstore, but I can tell the difference, and Hella Thick is where it's at. Alright, so y'all see the difference in this eye versus this eye. This eye, I did 2 coats of mascara. This eye has no mascara on it at all, and this just makes, like, it zooms in, like it makes my eyes like oh, that's how I feel. Like it's like sultry and everything. Love this mascara. Love this mascara. Okay, and now we're just going to finish with my lips. I should have used one of these eyeliners. I have these eyeliners. This is just a side note. Clearly, I did not use any of these eyeliners today, but I'm gonna have to like make a look specifically for these eyeliners because I've had them for years and have hardly used them, and they're so cute. So like, I can't get rid of them when I'm doing my makeup dumps. I can't get rid of them because I like them, but I have not used them, so I need to do something with them. But anyway, it's here they are. All of these are eyeliners. These are from the crayon case. They're the Tokiyana chopstick like launch. I'm sure these are not even on the website anymore. That's how long I have had them, but they are so pretty. Look at all those gorgeous colors. I got a purple, a pink, blue, a teal, and a red, and they showed up really good. Like, I just have not used them, so like, hold me to it. That's going to be a Face Beat Friday look where I just make it a point to ooh, I already have ideas. Okay, this is coming up. Okay, this is coming up. I'm finna, now that Face Beat Friday is back and I'm playing in makeup, I got ideas. Okay, so this will be back, but anyway, that's not what we're using today. I am using a crayon case liner, but I am using the this is the coffee. This is the color coffee. These other ones, these are just like standard pencils. You can use them for eye, you can use them for lips. I tend to use them for my lips, and like I said, this is the color coffee. And we're going back to Mented. This is the shade Brand Nude in their semi-matte lipstick. Mented has the best, I think that's what put Mented on the map. Their nude lipstick shades that are actually nude for dark skinned girls, or dark skinned women, should I say. So this is the Brand Nude. I think I have like 2 other shades, but I love this color. This color is so cute to me. And I'm going to top it off with Amore In Beauty. She is a black owned influencer over here on YouTube. You can look her up, Amore In. She also has a candle brand as well. So I've used her candles, and I've used a lot of her lip products. This is the color French Toast in the Lip Ink. It's so pretty. Her products are so pretty. I'm gonna make sure I leave a link to her stuff in the description box. Look at there. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love it. I'm actually gonna top this. I'm gonna put a little bit more liner on. I just want to like deepen the line just a little bit. So that is it for today's Face Beat Friday, baby, where we doing everything black, 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 everything black. I love like face together. Okay, face on snatch. Anyway, I will try to make sure that I link the products that I used in the description box so y'all can check them out. Please remember, it is Black History Month, so let's support, let's shop black, let's shop black women owned, black women founded. I am going to have another video coming out preferably by Wednesday, because I want to make sure that I get it out before the end of the month, where I give a highlight to some of the black owned or black founded hair care brands that I enjoy and support. So if you are excited to hear about those products, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so that you do not miss it. Okay, you don't miss it. Remember, if you want to support a black woman owned business, come and support B Stokes Styling. I make your custom wigs. I sell accessories for those wigs. I also have apparel. Y'all have really enjoyed the Handle with Care line. Like, I am so thankful. Like, thank y'all so much to everyone who has ordered. If you've ordered, go ahead, take a picture and tag me in it. I would love to see it, and share. Y'all already know sharing is the best thing that you can do. And I'm gonna see y'all next week for another, oh wait, I get my fan, hold on. I will see y'all next week for another Face Beat Friday. Peace.
This is a quick snippet of my Go Without Glue course. Join this course if you are a woman suffering from alopecia, so that you can learn how to choose, install, and maintain a medical wig. And for a limited time, I have a special promo code. Enter promo code INTRO to receive $50 off of this course. You do not want to miss it. Make sure you head on over to www.bssu.com and join my course today. To everyone else, don't forget to follow me on all socials, links in the D box. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.